These are collages I made way back when I had more time than I could think now that I don't have much time, but I had made these collages back in 2001. This was way back in 2003ish, like back when they had Nintendo Power magazines, that I cut out different images that were in the preview section of the games, and I just made my whole type of collage of different games that I was interested in playing at the time. I'd seen previews to all these games, and even back then when Resident Evil was supposed to be like Silent Hill S, with phantoms and hourglass type puzzles and things that were different from the actual final build of the game, and I just played through it thinking that it was going to be the same thing, but once you get into it, it was a completely different thing, and kind of was wondering how come they didn't put the looks eerie similar to the first remake of the game, but it was something that had different elements. And then back in 2010ish I made another one that this was newer, and I had posted these up my Facebook back in 2010, but I didn't get as much attention to it other than my cousin referencing that I used to have skills of putting things like this in like a picture frame, and being able to cut out and paste and take the time to be able to make something that looks kind of neat, cool. But I just had as like a hobby of mine that I made posters. So these are the two things I'd made from just cutting out and pasting. And I had sort of improvised back then that I had drawings that I had sketched, but I already shown majority of the stuff off. And that, let me just get this out. And then there's drawings that I've already demonstrated showing off, and there's a particular one that I hadn't shown off that was newer. That majority of the stuff I did freehand, and I just basically did off the Day of the Dead, Los Metal Deus dos Mundos, whatever the hell, the Day of the Dead, and basically researched it. And anything that you find like intriguing in your life that you wanted to basically get down on paper, that's what you would put down. And for me, it'd be that it would be something that like out of like a ranch style type deal with my last name, because we used to have a ranch style house. It was kind of like something that we had as I grew up, and then we moved because all the foot traffic and all the harassment I had gotten. And I just basically sketched different things that I've kept over the years. And this was another, this was hand drawn by me, and then I made a mural like on a folder that had got my transcripts out, and then I basically just had folder that I decked out after I got officially in, and I just had fun with it, and basically hand drawn everything you see here with Zora from Kingdom Hearts and Venom. Since Disney owns Marvel now, that they pretty much can do anything with all those characters, and I was thinking back then that they would put them in back in 2017 going into 18, back when I officially draw these things, that I went back to drawing. And then I had basically drawn this way back in 2010, and then posted up in 2011, and had like a photo of one of my cover photos via Facebook, that I had an MP3 player that had be able to Photoshop and edit and different things from a drawing that I had drawn. That was I'll put these in here. see if I can get out. That's Mega Man. There's some stuff I didn't show off. There was the Cyborg Ninja. There's different things that I didn't show off before. Oogie Boogie. Let me see. I had demonstrated, if I can just there's Venom. There's older art that I drawed for you. Not as good. So we're just nervous.